Hey, welcome to Chris and Walt's Top 10 show where we count down the top 10 covers to something. I am Walt,
And I'm Chris.
and I am going to remind everyone that this video and these series of videos is brought to you by Ice Collectibles. Please visit icecollectibles.com. It is Canada's best place to sell your collectibles. Chris, over to you.
Okay, today we were talking about the top 10 Green Lantern Volume 1 covers. Now, this is primarily the Silver and Bronze Age issues, because after
Right.
that it goes into Copper,
Yeah.
and the series
Great
pretty much ended
series.
by that.
Great series. There's going to be some Gil Kanes in here,
Yeah,
I'm
there
sure.
sure is. Yeah.
Yeah, great series. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, well, here we go. Number 10, we have number 195 by Joe Staton.
Right. Yes, I remember this. I like Joe Staton
I
as
do
an
too.
artist.
I
Yeah,
do
he
too.
is very stylized.
Yeah, he's he really I don't know what you want to say. It's a what's a high wire act, trapeze act, high
Right.
wire act
Yeah.
with him for being a little bit cartoony,
Yeah.
but a little bit not.
Right.
Like
Right.
he just rides that line, and I really like his style.
Right. And he kind of escaped the details on this one with the light show and stuff like that. So you don't really get to see kind of what Chris and I are talking about with Joe. But yeah, a great artist, and yeah, the composition here, the character's strong, the whole stance. If you're a Green Lantern fan,
I
how the
love it.
hell do you not like this
Yeah,
cover,
I love
right?
this cover. I love how he made the lantern itself the star, really.
Right,
Right? I mean,
right,
although the character is great, you don't see much of the character in the
right.
background.
Exactly.
I love it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay,
Number 9,
number
we
9.
have number 163 by Keith Pollard.
Right, again, a pattern here, Chris. You got the lantern out in front again.
You know what? This is one of those we talk about like covers where you look at the cover and you're like what you're seeing is what you're going to get inside. And
Right.
this is clearly what you're going to get inside. You're going to have a strong Hal Jordan comic. You're going to have some sort of damsel in distress there. I love it.
Yeah, Keith Pollard did a lot of work. Like he did some good work. He's one of those, I never hear of him,
No,
right?
no.
But yeah, he did some strong work for, during his time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is a good cover. I like it.
All right. Number 8, number 52 by Gil Kane.
Right.
How can you not love this cover? I love
Yes.
this one. You know what I love about this one? I love how as a fan, you've heard the quote unquote in brightest day and blackest night speech by Green Lantern,
Yeah.
but until this cover, I didn't realize that there was sort of an evil version of it,
Right.
right?
Right.
And then let those who worship justice's might beware my powers, right? I love it.
Sinestro's light.
Yeah,
Now, would you say, Sinestro is Green Lantern's number one villain by
I
far?
think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
sure. He's like the Luthor. He's like the Joker.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, this is that checkerboard era of DCs in that mid to late '60s, and this is a really fun time to collect. And this is a great cover.
Okay.
Sinestro covers in general,
Yeah. Great.
pull money.
I totally agree. Okay, number 7. Here we have Green Lantern number 83 by Neil Adams.
Right.
Now, okay, this one is it a really great cover?
I was just going to ask that, Chris.
I'm not going to say it's a fantastic cover, but I do think I do love it. I think it's a good cover, and more importantly, I love the fact we have some sort of homage to Vincent Price on the cover. It's almost meant to be like a what do you call it? Almost like a gothic horror, but not quite because we got that weird shadow in the background. We've got this Vincent Price type character. I love it.
I thought that guy was the promoter.
For the boxing match.
Yeah, he looked like one of those. No. What's that guy at the circus?
Oh, the
Yeah,
ring,
come see.
the ringleader.
Yeah, the ringleader or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, yeah. Not sold on this cover, Chris. I think it's the guy out in front.
Okay, fair enough.
I think the guy out in front. Now, if it was like a Sapphire out in front of you, you and I would be talking about a different
Absolutely,
story. But
absolutely.
a little Schmo Edwards there.
Oh, Edwards.
I'm not sold on Schmo.
Okay, you know what? Can't all be
Fair enough.
can't agree to everything.
Yes.
Uh, number 6, number 113 by Jose Garcia Lopez.
Hmm.
I love this cover. Speaking about characters out in front, how can you not like that Black Canary on what looks to be like Green Lantern skis?
Yes.
So he's somehow skiing down a volcanic mountain that has snow on it, but
But
there's also lava
there's
flowing,
lava
and
coming.
so Green Arrow and Black Canary are on skis as well as himself. There's just lots going on.
Right. And you got Green Arrow going, don't just stand there, you moron. Use your
Yeah,
lantern to
yeah.
stop the
You got
lava.
skis.
Yeah.
Stop the
Why are we
flow.
even skiing? You got your Green Lantern for Christ's sakes. Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love Black Canary too. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, see, I like the composition of this cover better than the last one.
yeah.
And who's the guy in the back? Do we know?
No, I don't know.
Right.
It looks like some sort of I don't know, evil shaman type character.
Right, right,
I
right,
don't
right.
know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the one causing the lava flow, I'm pretty sure.
that's right.
All right.
That's right. Uh,
Wonderful.
okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Here we
Number
go.
5, number 127 by Brian Boland.
Right. Right.
I like how this is like this is one of the first times we see a lot of the Green Lantern Corps on all in
Yes.
one cover,
Yes.
and I thought it
Yes.
was very ambitious of him to put a bunch of these characters all in one.
Like, first of all, I love Bolin.
Me
Love
too.
Bolin.
Me
Great
too.
artist. Second of all, this one reminded me right away. I don't remember the number, Chris, but there was Superman cover with a whole bunch of Superman on it.
Mm,
You know, there were like 20 Superman on
right.
it, right? But it was all the same character.
Right.
But I liked it. It was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And what I like about Green Lantern, it's even cooler. There are like 20 Green Lanterns on this, but every Green Lantern is like a snowflake. They all different,
Yeah. I
right?
love that.
And
Yeah.
and so that's unique in a way itself. So
Now, here's a real question: can you name any of them besides Green Lantern himself? But Hal Jordan.
ready? Green
Yep.
Lantern,
Yep.
Green Lantern, Green Lantern.
You know what? You're off the hook.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Number 4.
Number 4.
Number
Oh,
41 by Gil Kane.
perfect. I love this cover.
Yeah, I love this.
This is a
Now,
sapphire cover.
absolutely, I love this Star Sapphire cover. Now, this is not her first appearance, but I think this is she's clearly shining bright in this cover.
Very much so. Very dynamic, it's technically a battle cover,
Yep.
Chris,
Yep.
they're going at it. Yeah, this is a cover like we talked about before. This cover drives value. You have the protagonist, the antagonist, you got the battle cover, you have the male-female dynamic here, it's important.
Yep.
So you got an attractive uh female villain,
Yep.
right? And it always drives values to comics on the cover. So that's something, to look for when you're, assessing. Oh, I guess the best word would be, what's the resale possibility
Right.
of that?
Right.
What's the future demand for something like that?
Yep.
This cover is never going to get old.
No, absolutely not. I love it.
Fantastic
Love it.
cover. Yeah.
Hey, number 3, number 76 by Neil Adams.
Yes,
Yeah.
classic cover. Now, I'm going to call you on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Does this cover like, let's say, a Hulk 181, where the weight of the issue adds weight to the cover,
Right.
right? Like the cover's a good cover. I've always liked this cover,
Yeah.
but is it a great cover? So
I,
I'm gonna ask you on that. I'm gonna
I think it's a great cover.
right.
I think although it is, it's an important issue.
Hmm.
I think the cover itself is great. I think the composition is good. I think we've got the clash between the so-called partners here. I think it's a good cover.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with you that it's a good cover. I've always liked this cover, but again, I think it has a little bit of that. Our appreciation for this cover is helped by our appreciation for the book.
Right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Number 2,
Number 2. Oh,
number
yeah.
59 by Gil Kane.
Great cover.
I love
Great
this
cover.
cover.
Most of Green Lantern's covers are green. Creek,
Anyways,
creek.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to keep on going there.
Hmm.
I love this. Now, this is also, if I could be incorrect, but I believe this is also the first appearance of Guy Gardner.
Right.
So, although it is an important cover, it's also a dynamic
Yeah.
cover as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. No. This is. I like this cover better than the '76 cover. Right.
Right.
Um. It's very. I don't know. Much more dramatic
Right.
would be my point.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Bada
Number
bada bada
one.
bum.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Number 85 by Neil
Could
Adams.
it be anything but?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
Talking about the cover itself,
Right.
I think it's a great cover because it has a bit of that shock value to it.
Right.
It's an important cover because of the material that's on the inside, but I think in general terms, it's a great cover because we've got, again, some shock value between the two starring
Well,
characters.
Chris, this is great that we're talking about this because this whole covers thing is we're exploring with the people watching, we're exploring and learning, right?
Yeah,
So, we were talking about how whether the weight of the 76 helped the stature of the cover. Now, when you look at the art on this cover, this goes into a second realm. Um, the art on this cover is okay.
right,
It's 2 guys in the background and a kid in the front,
right,
right? It's the subject matter here.
right.
It's the subject matter here that's like, "Holy cripe," you know what I mean? So this is kind of another realm of covers where, this isn't a dynamic cover. This
No,
isn't an eye-popping cover. This isn't I don't know. I'm not gonna even name a cover, but, oh my
this
gosh,
is a weighty cover.
weighty cover, and
Yeah,
and I like it. I've always liked it better than the number 86 is
me
the
too.
next one,
Yeah,
because 86 is just like a large syringe,
yeah.
and it's on the cover, and
It's
it's like,
very in your face.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like, okay, I get it, but this one's more, yeah,
this one's a
it's
little
like,
more personal.
yeah, it's more personal, and it's the subject matter on it carries the day for this cover. Yeah,
All right.
fantastic,
Uh,
fantastic, Chris. I like it.
okay, perfect.
All right, hey, listen. Please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Those things help us and they help our videos. So please, you can do that for us. Chris, reviewing the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
this was.
what's your favorite cover of all of them?
Um, I think I like the 59.
Yeah.
I like the 41, the Star Sapphire one. I like the Guy Gardner one. I like the 85 though. I even like the number 10, the Joe Staton one.
Yeah, that's a great
It's
one.
very
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah.
I like the Sinestro one. That's a great cover. I mean, like this run up to 200 had a lot of great covers. So you had your work cut out for you picking them.
Yeah.
I even like that one with all the Green Lanterns.
Yeah, that's a
right?
great one. Yeah.
That's fantastic. But yeah, but it did this thing opened up a topic about, you know, the weight of the comic. Does it help the cover?
Right.
The content of the comic is important for the weight of the cover.
And it's hard to not judge the cover without thinking about the content of the cover.
Or thinking about the importance of the
Right,
cover,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
they all factor in,
Yeah.
right? Because you can get one that's just visually stunning,
Right.
you know. And case in point would be maybe that number 10 comic,
The Joe Staton.
Joe Staton one.
Yeah.
You know, that's visually the most striking out of all of them, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like a nothing book,
Right.
right?
Right.
Whereas the 76 is kind of a historically important book. The 59 is the first appearance of a new character. The 85 is a social commentary. You know, you have to factor all of these
Yeah,
things in.
absolutely.
And I think what we got to do is find a cover that factors all of them in.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's the one we'll invest in.
That's the one we're gonna get.
That's
All
the
right.
one hey, listen, we hope you enjoyed the video. Reminding you that the video was brought to you by Ice Collectibles. Please visit icecollectibles.com. It is Canada's best place to sell your collectibles.
Please go out and have yourself a wonderful day.